You don't miss them, you miss the feeling. The late night texts, the way your heart raced when their name lit up your screen. The chaos, the intensity, the almost losing them, and then getting them back. You call it love. But why does it hurt this much? Why does it feel like you're constantly fighting for something that should feel safe? And here's the question you've been avoiding. What if it's not love, but something your past taught you to mistake for it? You meet someone. At first, it's electric. They're unpredictable, mysterious. Sometimes they're warm, affectionate, almost perfect. And then, without warning, they pull away. They get distant, cold, hard to reach, and suddenly you're not okay. You start checking your phone more, replaying conversations, wondering what you did wrong. When they come back, it feels like relief, like oxygen, like love. But notice this. You didn't feel calm. You felt anxious until they gave you attention again. And that cycle, it hooks you because your brain starts associating love with uncertainty, with earning it, with not knowing if you'll lose it. Here's the part most people don't realize. If love feels like a roller coaster, there's a chance it's not love at all. It's trauma, not the loud, obvious kind, not always something you can point to. Sometimes it's subtle. Growing up, feeling like affection had to be earned, like you had to behave a certain way to be loved, like someone's mood determined your safety. So now, as an adult, your nervous system doesn't recognize calm as love. It recognizes chaos, because chaos feels familiar, and familiar feels safe, even when it hurts. Pause for a second. Think about the people you've felt the strongest pull toward. Not the healthiest, not the kindest, the ones who made your chest tighten. The ones who made you question yourself. Why them? Why did that feel like love? It's because your brain isn't chasing happiness. It's chasing resolution. It's trying to fix something old. Every time they pull away, it reopens a wound. Every time they come back, it feels like healing. But it's not healing. It's just the wound being temporarily covered and then reopened again. You start confusing intensity with connection. You think, if I feel this much, it must be real. But pain is not proof of love. Anxiety is not chemistry. And emotional exhaustion is not passion. Let's make this real. There's the person who texts you only when it's convenient for them, who disappears for days, then comes back like nothing happened, and somehow you forgive them every time, because when they're present, they feel amazing, and you hold onto that version of them. You tell yourself, this is who they really are. But what if that's not the truth? What if the inconsistency is the truth? Or maybe it's the relationship where you feel like you're constantly proving your worth, trying harder, giving more, explaining yourself again and again, hoping one day they'll finally see you fully and love you the way you deserve. But deep down, there's a quiet fear. What if I'm still not enough? That fear didn't start with them. They just activated it. Here's the twist most people never expect. The reason you stay is not because you're weak. It's because your brain thinks this is where healing will happen. If I can just get this person to love me properly, it will finally fix what was broken before. But the truth is, you can't heal in the same pattern that hurt you. Pause again. Be honest with yourself. Does this feel like peace? Or does it feel like survival? Because the answer to that question might change everything. And if you're starting to see the pattern, not just in them, but in yourself, then you already know this goes deeper than one relationship. This is something that's been repeating quietly for a long time. And breaking that kind of cycle, it takes more than just awareness. That's exactly why I didn't just create one ebook. I created a full bundle. It walks you through understanding your attachment patterns, how to stop overthinking, and how to finally feel secure without chasing it. Because real healing isn't one step, it's a process. If you're ready to stop repeating the same relationship and start experiencing something healthier, the bundle is linked in the description. And just remember, you weren't meant to feel confused in love. You were meant to feel safe in it.